Okay, the cat is out of the hat. And yes, that's right. We have teamed up with Sig Sauer. And there's nothing better than teaming up with the best of the best in the business. And I'm talking anywhere from their optics, firearms, and ammunition. Me personally, I've been rocking the Zulu 9s for the binos, and I am loving them. I think they're the alpha of the glass. For the fraction of price that you pay for, guys, check them out, the Zulu 9s. But I must say, I went down to the Sig Sauer games, and I got introduced to the Zulu 6s, and I had no idea their technology was so advanced. And I'm talking about their stabilization. You guys hit a switch on these binos, and bam, it's all smooth. No rocking, no motion, nothing. It is, and you know how heavy I breathe. I'll be breathing heavy, and I'll just be tired, and I pull my glass, and it's just wobbly all over. And I hit the switch, bam, it's clear. It's like being on a tripod. Guys, check them out. Their technology is off the charts. And I'm talking anywhere from, their rifle scopes to their range finders. They all introduced the new BDX system. Guys, check them out. Support a company that supports your favorite podcasts. SigSauer.com. You already know what we be rocking. We rocking those Tito knives. And I got to give my man Luke over there some major props. I personally love his new drop on a knife called the Tito Air. Some call it Tito Air, some call it Tito Air. I don't care. It's a bomb-ass knife, and I love it. Guys, check them out at TitoKnives.com. And when you're at the checkout, use our code GU15. What is up? Man, I got to give a big shout-out to my boy over at thehangercode.com. Luke and I have teamed up, and I am excited about this one. Man, I've had European mounts all over this place, just laying here, just taking up space, really not displayed in any fashion. And now he has pimped out all my European mounts. I literally got this tabletop one. Now I'm displaying right here on the podcast table. It's the Javelina, and it is sick, and I love it. Guys, check him out. Go to his website at www.thehangerco.com, and that's HANGR co.com. Guys, he has European mounts for everything. He has it from deer, bobcat, from all your African games. Like, literally, he has it all. And guess what? It's American made, and it's a small business, so let's support that. Guys, but that's not it. By listening to this podcast, you get to save 30% off your purchase. Guys, type in that code, GU30 at the checkout. Save that money. Damn, Cody, everybody be liking what we're doing with this Bullhorn app.
Yeah, what's not to like, man? You get to text, you get to call in, you get to run your mouth with your favorites every episode.
Man, we love it. I love the interaction we get with our listeners. Guys, if you guys want to become a part of your favorite podcast, download the app, bullhorn.fm, your podcast app. This podcast is brought to you by Kafaro International. It's gear for life.
Extreme hunting products, packs, frames, tents, shelters, sleeping systems, stoves, and more.
Did I mention it's American made?
Love it, America.
America. Hey, guys, check them out. It's Kafaro.net. I like to smoke.
Yeah.
Same. I like to smoke cigars. I like to smoke weed. I like to smoke these beers. And I like to
smoke hog.
Smoke. Cody likes to smoke hog. Let's go.
I can sense your apprehension.
What up, what up, what up? We back for another week. God damn it. This is what, 142 podcast. And God damn it, dude. People just keep on wanting more. I think they just want to see me croak and die from alcohol poisoning, honestly. Or just become just a functional alcoholic. I don't know. I'm not that bad. I'm going to try to keep it ill. I'm trying to be a good boy lately, but fuck it. It is Friday night, and it's Friday the 13th.
That it is. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it is. We got Skinny Coach running the Bullhorn app.
Yes, sir.
We got Tomas eating pizza over there in the corner and running cameras. Tonight's guest, man, longtime friend. Honestly, it's like when I first met this dude, I could always be like, dude, I could kick it with you any time of the week. I invited him up to my house numerous times. We've shot bows numerous times. Alpha challenges, my backyard. We just we always have a good time. Avid hunter. So when I reached out to him, he was just recently with the guy that I watched numerous on the IG, Fred, just because he's such a phenomenal photographer. I like just looking at his shit that he does, and I love that. But like I said, he were just out in Arizona with him, and I started thinking, I was like, dude, so I get guests, right? I get guests all the time, and I try to keep the in-house interview. But I get these MMA guests, and then I try to keep it outdoor related too. And it's weird how this all works out because, I'll get like a string full of MMA guys that just want to get on and this is their time or whatever. And then I'll get a string full of like outdoor people. Well, what I like to do is just kind of like, 1 week this guy, 1 week outdoor, 1 week fighter. I like to try to do it, and then I can gauge like the audience, right? Like how downloads go and everything. But this week I had nothing but fighters lined up, and I was like, nah, man, I want a bow hunter. You know what I mean? I want a hunter, period. And I was like, when I saw you out there killing javelina, I was like, dude, when are you coming back? I want you on the show. And you said, fuck, I'll be back there Friday. And I was like, let's go, Bob. Right. So it's Bobby Mead. Are you a native here in Colorado?
I am not. I moved here 8 years ago from Maryland.
Oh, you're a Maryland dude. Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought I had way more respect for you than no. What's up, man? What have you been up to? Tell me. I feel like I haven't really sat down and talked to you for quite some time.
It's been a while.
I think the last time we had interaction was you saw Gaethje at a gas station. You were like, look, I saw this dude.
Yeah, I saw Gaethje at a gas station, and I'm like, I told him to give you a couple of rib shots for me.
I appreciate that.
That was after, I guess, that interim belt that he got.
Yep. So it's been not long. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. So it's been a minute.
The time before that, it was when we were in the backyard.
When I was taking money?
Yeah, taking money.
I was taking money from all you guys.
You were.
I mean, I might have rigged it a little bit. Right, my rules, my course, my rules.
It was pre-podcast the last time I was here.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't realize that. I mean, so, my bad.
It's all good.
My bad. You're always welcome to come out here and shoot. You know what I mean? It's just, now, this summer is going to get crazy because, we do the best of the best. We do that show with Aaron, but I'm about 95% in on doing my gladiator shoot this year, and it's about 95% in, right? And I think what I'm gonna do on this is either host here, it's like an invite deal, like buddies, but we gambling, dog. I mean, it's gonna be high money, buddies. We're gonna have barbecue, or I go bigger and go to my spot where I lease at, and make it 20 targets there, and do that. I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet, or if I'm really gonna pull the trigger. I mean, everybody says I should do it because after I talk about it and then I tell them what I'm gonna do for it, I should do it.
You gotta follow through.
I know. Quit being a bitch.
Yeah.
There's only so many weekends in the summer.
It's tough.
It's fucking tough, dude, and, with all these other events out there, it's just hard to pull it together. So maybe I always like doing stuff during the weekday, like after people get out of work, come out, shoot, hang out, let me cook you dinner and fucking have some beers and go to work,
You can do it on Friday night.
That's what I was thinking, maybe something just like some small, I don't know. Here's my deal, man. When I'm go in on something, I'm all fucking in. You know what I mean? So I can't just half-ass it.
Well, yeah, look at the podcast.
Yeah. Well, yeah, look at the podcast. Fuck. I mean, if you would have seen it, though, the first time, though, Bob, I mean, the last time you were here, you said this was like a fucking storage place, huh?
It was.
I try to tell people that, and they're like, why? And I'm like, because you see all the shit that I have, and like, I mean, it was just shit everywhere, huh?
It was not like this.
Not like the insulation was showing and everything, huh?
I don't think you had drywall.
I did it. I promise you that.
No.
That's taking a little money. We had this side done, right, Cody? We did this side done,
Corner first, yeah.
this corner, and then where the podcast was over there, we just did that little section there, and then I outgrew that, and then we came over here. We did this side, and then we finally did that side because we were like, oh fuck, man, if we're gonna make this a go, we got to make it somewhat presentable, and yeah, it's. Now what you see is what you get, man. It's crazy.
I like it. It's just I'm having a hard time concentrating with all the dick paraphernalia around here.
Yeah, it's
Everywhere I look, I just see.
I try to put up guns and shit,
Yeah.
and Cody's like, "I want dick pics.
Yeah.
I want Barry." I mean, I don't know. I don't get it.
Like Barry is staring right at me right now, and I'm like,
I love that little fool.
little.
Fool. I mean, compared to me, you know what I'm saying? Psych. Shit, Bob. Honestly, man, I just wanted to say thank you first for coming out here. Like I said, I know you just got back from Arizona with Fred, and you said you were out there with a few people, right?
yeah, I've never been to Arizona. Fred invited me out there. My girlfriend just started shooting a bow, and trying to figure out if she would even be interested in hunting, and if not, just shoot your bow. And Fred mentioned that javelina would be a good
Absolutely.
starter.
Yep.
So she was down, and I said, "Let's go." So
Yeah.
that's what we did. We got tags put in for them, and I had a deer tag and a javelina tag, and I've never even been to Arizona, so we showed up.
Oh, really? Never been there.
No.
It's nice at this time because you can wear t-shirts, long sleeve, and be straight, right? I know. I always look forward to it this time of the year.
Cold in the morning, but it
Yeah.
warmed up as soon as the sun came up. Yeah, it was cool. Actually, the first javelina I ever saw was the one I shot.
Oh, that was it, huh?
Yeah, it just came running in, and that was it.
How far was that shot?
10, 15 yards.
Oh, that's the best, right?
Came charging in. Fred was using a call.
Oh, you guys were using a call.
He was using a call.
Never done that.
And they get...
What kind of call? What kind of sound is that?
Dude, it sounded like a dying rabbit.
Oh, really?
And it just, I guess it sounds like a young
Like
javelina,
really?
like a distress call.
Really?
Yeah, they just came charging in, two of them.
I've never even thought about that.
It was pretty wild. It happened fast.
They don't see shit, right? So they hear and they can smell, right? And first time I went out there with Justin, and I was like, what the fuck are these rat-looking fucking pigs? Like, and they're not pigs. You can't call them pigs because everybody gets all buttered about it. They're not pigs.
Yeah.
They're, fuck, what are they? What are they?
Pickery.
Yeah.
It's
And
like
can you believe what they eat? Those fucking cactuses. You can
fuck
see them.
that. Yeah,
I'm like, dude, it's horrible already. Did you get cactus all over your shit?
I did a little bit. Yeah, it's like a half bear, half porcupine, half pig. It's like a...
Did you eat it?
Yeah, we actually made it. It was really good. We took
What the fuck? You did?
Hell
What'd you make?
We quartered it out.
I want to hear this shit because I've had twice now, and we've done the pit, dug them in, and then you think you give them to some Mexicans and they'd be like, oh, we can make a fucking tacos out of this. So I'm thinking, oh yeah, it's gonna be good. Fuck.
We put it in a like a crock pot,
Okay.
like an Instant
Slow
Pot.
cooked it.
Slow cooked it. It was like pulled pork on rice and beans, and it was great, man. I loved it. It was great.
Really?
It's all about just how you process the animal,
That's probably true too. That's probably very true. Did you guys get the hide off of that right away?
Right away.
Yeah.
Picture too.
We didn't do that.
Yeah.
Maybe that was why I was
They
bragging.
stink. They have a weird smell to
Oh,
them.
do you see the asshole up on top of the back? Looks like a fucking.
Yeah.
It's just, they're weird. That's one right there. I shot at
a good one.
Scotty, at Scotty's. We went and I shot my oddad, and then I was like, "Holy shit!" There's fucking. We seen them off the road, right? And we're like, "Get out! I'm gonna fucking shoot one of these bitches right now, right?" I went out, and you got to realize, like, I just did, 2-hour pack out, right? I'm dehydrated, and I I get out of the truck and my fucking shoulder is like cramping. And I'm like, I go to reach for my bow and I'm like, oh, I can't fucking I ain't gonna pull my bow back. There's no fucking way, right? Like, you know, my oddad weighed like 900 pounds, you know, and I'm like fucking just, you know, it was the biggest oddad ever.
It was a state record.
State Texas, dude. That's a big oddad, dude. You know what I mean?
Big state.
Big state, big oddad, you know? So, I mean, I'll say this now, just Aaron's in Wyoming now, but literally how big that oddad was, the seam on that Kafaro pack was going psst, like ripping, dude. That's how heavy it was.
You had to replace the zipper.
No, like literally, I don't know. It could have been because the night before I was drinking so much and, you know, hungover and went out there and I fucking had to go carry a goddamn oddad out. But we seen him and I was like, fuck yeah. I went and grabbed my fucking bow. And I was like, this is no gonna fucking happen. So we seen him start moving, you know, flying down. I said, dude, give him that 300 PRC. I looked for the fattest one, biggest one. And because there's like 9 of them right there. And I forget who was with me. Was it Scotty and David D. Austin? David D. Austin was with me. And he goes, that one, shoot that one. And I straight up fucking boom, blasted that fucking one. And I tried to shoot another one, but I couldn't fucking rack it fast enough, dude. I was hurting, like literally. Like I don't know how. I felt like I got shot in my shoulder. I couldn't raise my shoulder because I was shot. And anyways, I went over there and I was like, David, I can't carry this motherfucker back. You gotta drag it. I was a bitch, but you know when you kill state record oddad, you get a freebie once in a while.
Yeah, that's cool. It was a cool hunt. I liked it. It was definitely different. I wasn't even sure how big they were.
Yeah.
It was just like the size of a basketball. It's the size of a dog. Like, what do we, and then
How big do you think yours was?
it was a state record.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
No shit. So you beat mine then? God damn it!
Well,
I gotta go back to Arizona now.
So,
Fuck.
yeah, it was. I don't know. Weighed about 65 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
60 pounds. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was. Fred said it was a pretty good one.
Good cutters and everything on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool. Like they're fun, man. I just think it's a great hunt to stalk and get out and just chase them because they're fun. Because once you find them, there's usually other ones right down the ridge there. So,
well, that call was a game changer.
Really?
I mean, they just came.
So did you guys
in.
spot him then? And then
No.
he just
No,
fucking just started.
wailing on it.
Really?
And then we waited a little bit, and nothing was coming in, so we just started walking up through the brush, and then they just took off running. I guess we spooked them, and then he hit the call again, and they just came spinning around and running back.
No shit.
And just had a little window. I shot him, and he took off running.
No way.
Yeah, we tried to hit the call again to see if my girlfriend could shoot one, and he didn't come back, but it was fun. It just happened very fast.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it was just boom, there they are. And
So what kind of setup did you shooting this year?
shooting an expedition, and I shot it with a Sever.
Oh, you did? Blow it right. I mean, I've had nothing heard but good. And I work with Easton, right? You know, but I've never used Severs. Like Aaron swears by him. You know, a lot of people, everybody that says mechanical, if you're going to shoot a mechanical, Severs where it's at.
Yeah, this is my first year shooting them. That pronghorn I shot was with a Sever.
Really? So you have,
A little experience,
you're counting bodies with them already.
No,
Fuck.
I wouldn't say that. I've got 2.
Well, it's with your bow and you're doing it. So, you're saying you've did an antelope?
Yep, shot my first antelope this year.
How far was that shot?
It was 79 yards.
Yeah, that's about. I mean, average with the bow. Like if you're gonna get on him, dude. I mean, I don't think I've ever shot one. I mean, I guess if you're gonna do the blind, sit over water, yeah. But who wants to fucking do that, dude? It's miserable, dude.
Actually, when I was hunting, I was wishing I was in a blind. It was just stalk after stalk after stalk.
Blow
It was
and just blowing them and blowing them.
Yeah, I was pissed. It
Yeah.
sucked. But no, I finally got on one, and 79 was as close as I could get before he.
Yeah, you
picked
just
me
got to
up
do it,
and
dude.
Sent one, and a lot of blood. I mean, it was a devastating to him.
And they fly so good out of your bow, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I hear. I mean, I'm
iron wheel guy, and I do fixed blades, and I just have had so many bad experiences with mechanical that I stopped. I was like, I'm going fixed. Fuck it. I don't care how much they cost to do it. I'm gonna go get, and I think it was 3 years ago, I started going with iron wheel, and when I get the opportunity to shoot an animal, I come up and I shoot it and I find it. That's the difference of between, what I'm doing. But I'm not against trying a sever broadhead. I'm not. I would really like to see what it flies out of the bow. My whole deal is like, I just hate jumping back and forth, and once I like something, and it's tuned for my bow, I'm cool.
Don't change it.
Yeah. I mean, that's just how I feel, I'm not a guy that's, fuck it. This guy's using it, this guy's using it. I got to have some bad experiences before I'm ready to change my shit up. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And because, like the arrows, FMJ, Aaron fucking hates them and doesn't want me to shoot them, but I fucking like them.
I've shot FMJs. I wasn't a huge fan.
Mm-hmm. So. Yeah. But
some guys love them.
Some guys love them, right? Like, I mean, this is one of the biggest reasons why I love FMJs. I shoot way more 3D targets than I do animals, and they're way better to pull out, especially when I'm up here by myself.
Yeah. Well, looking at your kids, I don't think you pull out much.
No. I got a weak pull-out game, right? I mean, you just see my wife, though. That's hard to do.
You pull out, yeah.
My dog. Nah, fuck. You think I have Brady Bunch up in this bitch as much as I like to fucking throw down, dude. My pull-out game's good. It's like when we decided to have kids, she was like, I'm done taking birth control. And I was like, fire. Fucking, it was like minutes after, I'm pregnant. What the fuck? I can't even get any pussy out. I can't enjoy this fucking shit for a while. Like, let's pull the hockey and let's play. Nope. Daddy fucking said fire, and it went off, and I got Eva and Marcus.
In one shot?
One shot, dude. Fucking each time. I don't know. That's what happens when you deep it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a deep motherfucker. I go deep.
I get it.
I get certain positions, and I go deep. I'll talk to you after the podcast about it,
That's fine.
Yeah. It's like I can't miss. I honestly I would definitely have more kids. I would. Just one, I'm fucking old now, and I'm cool. My kids are healthy, you know what I mean? Like, why would I try to, like, and then if I got a girl, then I got two girls big hanging up on me and Marcus, and then if I got a boy, then I got to whoop both their asses all the time. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell? It's just, I'm cool right now.
You're good.
I'm good. I need to go need to go get snipped is what I need to do.
I got to do that too.
I really do. I'm so not wanting to do that, but I just like to just stay in that home. You know what I mean? And I just go, oh, God damn it.
It's a tough position to be in.
It is. It sucks, but so, tell me a little bit about Arizona. You saw Fred, and tell me, when you guys went down there, you had a mule deer tag. What'd you guys hunt more, mule deer or javelina?
We kind of split it up. Did coos deer one day.
With the bow?
With a bow.
Oh, you guys are G's.
Everything was, with a bow down there. Kind of split it up.
Did you guys sit in a stand or?
Nope.
Just spot stock? Oh, you guys are fucking. Yeah. Those things are fucking brutal, dude. I went down there one year with Justin. I said, I'm going to shoot with my bow. And he laughed at me. And he did. But then, I see people do it, right? Like, people can do it. Like, and they do it different times of the year and stuff. I think this is the time they do it now. We go down in December or whatever. Or when did we go? I don't remember, but October is when we went. And, dude, if you're not sitting over like a watering hole or
they're tough,
a fucking salt lake or something, I couldn't even imagine shooting one of those motherfuckers with my bow.
Fred, he shot one from a stand. And,
Yeah.
just, having the girlfriend who was new to hunting, I was going to have her in a tree stand.
Yeah.
It was going to be like a blind.
That would be boring for her too.
Yeah, so, we mainly glassed. Didn't get in on a ton of coos deer. The mule deer, though, there was a winery nearby that I guess had 3/4 of their crop taken from all the
Deer, yeah.
So they were trying to get a degradation pass. I guess they couldn't. So they found out that we had tags. So they called us up at lunch.
No shit.
Just trying to sit down and eat lunch after the morning hunt. And they were like, hey, we got 2 deer in the field. You need to get over here now. So we
You're
jumped in
like
the
like
truck.
a blessing in the sky. I mean, that does not happen.
No. So we ran over there and, I got in on one of them and I missed. I was a little disappointed.
Yeah.
More disappointed that I couldn't tell the winery that
Yeah.
I helped,
Yeah. Help save their wine.
Yeah. So.
Give me a case of wine. Fuck. You could have been the hero, but now you're the zero.
I know. I came back. I said I missed, and the owner was cussing. I'm
Oh,
like, Jesus,
damn it.
sorry, man. Like, I tried.
Was it a good buck?
He was okay. He was a starter buck, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
He was all right. I was going to shoot at him anyway. But, crawling through sticker bushes, I got into about, 70 yards. And when he stood up, my leg cramps.
Yep.
And whatever. I just went over his back.
So, and was that your only shot you took at a mule deer?
No, I actually took a second shot. Yeah.
Oh, busted.
Yeah. I don't know,
On the same
whatever.
deer, or was it
Same
different?
deer, same
Okay.
deer. He ran a little further.
Oh, so you just, when he spooked, you took a try to do it. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
blame you. I
I
would have
said
too. I'd have
screw it.
sent it.
I had another.
But that
arrow.
was like your only stock on a deer.
this
Yeah.
one, yeah. This was cool. I've never really stalked mule deer, and I've never hunted on a winery.
Yeah.
So
That'd have been different.
yeah, we went back and I drank my sorrow away.
Yeah, that would have been the okay part of the whole thing.
Yeah, they said you missed, but here's a bottle of wine anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. The girlfriend liked that part?
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
We tried to, I wasn't trying to burn anybody out on
Yeah.
the first hunting trip. Try
Yeah.
to all hunt, all the time. We try to go see some towns,
Yeah.
drink some wine. I don't really drink wine, but when in Rome,
Yeah. Yeah. Was it good wine?
Yeah, I drank a lot of it, all different kinds.
Yeah. If you had to choose, are you a red wine guy or a white guy?
Maybe more white, but I don't turn anything down.
That's how I was when I first started. Like when it's hot, like daytime, I'm more of a white
Give me a
wine.
chilled white wine. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't care.
But like this evening, like my wife and her family, they're fucking winos, man. They love their wine. And, when you've been married for so long, like I have, you tend to adapt. And I'm a wino now, and I'm a red guy now. But like in the summertime, I got to have white.
I would agree with you.
Yeah.
You know what else will fuck you up is mead.
What is it?
Mead. It's a honey wine. And we went to a meadery, and it was real good, strong, but like sweet.
This drink break is brought to you by KillCliff.com. Energy that doesn't suck.
Killcliff is the clean energy drink with no sugar and 150 milligrams of clean caffeine. Now with 100% more winning, because losing sucks and losing is for losers.
Did I mention is totally American and a proud partner of the Navy SEAL Foundation? Guys, check them out. KillCliff.com. Type in our code GU15.
It's got that honey.
Is that what, like, back in the day, like Robin Hood and
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
used? Because I was talking to my wife about this, and I don't know shit about it, right? And I was like, how the fuck did these guys back in the fucking medieval times and shit have this wine? Or like, back in the day when Jesus, like they had this wine. Was it all out of bees? Bee wine? I don't know.
Honey? Yeah.
Honey wine?
Yeah.
Is that-
I mean, you can do it from grapes or whatever. It's just fermented. It just has to ferment the sugars. So it's either sugars fermented from the fruits or sugars fermented from the honey.
So is that just more of a headache in the morning then when the sugar hits? Because I've had my share of Boone's Farm too, and that shit is horrible.
No, it's
in
like
the morning.
it's like a byproduct of you mix the yeast in, and so
Really?
the yeast eats the sugars, and then the alcohol is a byproduct of that.
Okay, so like let's say we're sitting at the last table, right? And what kind of wine was that?
I don't know.
I don't know. Ask Jesus. He made it.
I mean,
Definitely wasn't
I
booze.
thought it was blue blood. You know what I mean? Like it was red wine. So would it be more grapes or would it have been more
Probably grapes. Yeah.
bees? Right? Yeah. I mean, they had to be good shit, right? I mean, it had to be some cab or something. You know. So then, like Robin Hood days, it was more of like a bee deal
assume, yeah.
in the movies, anyways, because the guy had a bee farm, and that's what he was making. That's why I was asking because when I saw that, I was like, dude, how tasty do you think that wine was back in the day? But do you think they knew any better? Like the difference?
I don't know, but I got a bottle. I'll bring it over.
Oh, let's try it.
Bottle.
I'm down. Is it good? Have you tried that bee yet? That bee stuff yet?
Yeah, we drank it there.
Oh, so you've had it. You liked it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like 12% and cold.
Oh, so
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it went down like water.
really?
Oh, yeah.
Hangover?
No.
No. So it was good then.
Yeah, I mean, it's a,
I will definitely try it.
yeah.
We come over springtime. Let's try it. I'm down. I ain't scared.
I got
Unless you and your girlfriend drink it one night, you know, you don't want to get sanky panky, you know what I mean? Yeah.
that could
I
happen
can be
too.
mad at you.
Well,
We got plenty of wine here.
Well, I think that's where the Wine'em Dine'em 69'em came from.
Wine 'em Dine 69. Well, what the fuck, dude? I drink a lot of wine with my wife, and we never make it to the 69 part. I say, talk dirty to me. She's like, take your pants off. And I'm like, fire. Fuck. She suck on these titties. I'm like, fucking fire.
Yep.
Fuck, calm down, dude. Calm down. I'm a little bitch when it comes to like things like that, dude. Swear. Fuck. Talk is cheap with me. Goddamn. We just talking about wine and goddamn it. You always get my wife involved.
I didn't say shit about her.
I know I did. I dig my own
Great.
grave. Yep. Wine and Dine 69. I like that. That might even be a fucking shirt coming out, Bob.
It was a hat from Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Sea bass.
Oh, it was,
Kick his
huh?
ass.
I guess I never seen Kick His Ass, Sea
His
Bass.
trucker hat says that.
Yeah. Wine and Dine 69. I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah. I like that. Wine and Dine 69. Okay. Okay. Hey, Tomas, what's up with this bud? Yeah. Yes, please. So we go back to Arizona and hunt?
Hell yeah. It was
Yeah.
fun. It was great. I liked it.
It's awesome in January, too. It is.
Well, it was good to get out of the snow here. I mean,
That's why I say, like, to me, it's like the best because, like, you're so cold here. Thank you. And you want some sun. You know what I mean? And I just fucking loved it in Arizona at this time of the year.
it was just a change of pace all around.
Yeah.
A small town, just the community. There was zero traffic.
Yeah.
I mean, it was
Well,
just
probably one.
not even.
Yeah,
Like a
all stop signs.
Stop sign. You know.
Yeah.
Everybody was super nice.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was definitely a change of pace, change of weather, and animals. I mean, we don't have javelina here.
I know. Well, you would think like we'd have pigs here. I thought we'd have like wild boar here. And I know people say they're a nuisance and shit like that. I would really like that problem in my backyard. I would until I had them. Then they'd be a bad deal, you know. But it'd be fun to hunt them 365 days a year. You know what I mean? Like Texas does and stuff. And
Yeah, I mean, a lot of shot opportunities. But
yeah, it's just fun to get out there. But I guess we got predators. You know, we could do that. You know, but I don't know. I like warm weather. That's why Arizona's always been nice to me. You know, I go out there when it's this time of the year, and I love it. Like I will always go out there and hunt either coos deer, mule deer, or javelina. Promise.
it was just unexpected. The terrain, the temperature. You know, I thought I was going to see like big cactuses. That wasn't really the case.
Now the
Where we
little
were,
fuckers,
they were
man.
just little cactuses. And,
Everything fucking either sticks to you, pokes you,
yeah.
and then you don't even feel like you have anything, and then you get back in your car or you're laying in bed, you're like, what the fuck is in my shin?
Yep, it's the worst. But it was great. The terrain was easy to get around. It wasn't super steep.
Yeah.
Like elk hunting out here.
Yeah,
It's like,
it's good.
yeah, it was
It's so much fun.
Especially,
Go ahead.
with a new hunter, someone that you're not trying to kill in the backcountry,
Yeah,
hiking
exactly.
up some steep mountain, putting in miles. I didn't want to like break somebody where they didn't
Hated
wanna
it,
hunt
hated
anymore,
it, yeah.
I didn't want to overdo it and it be like a bad experience,
Right.
or just have a kind of a mellow hunt, something easy to start. We also bird hunted, so we watched his hunting dogs work.
Oh, would you guys hunt quail?
Yeah, quail.
No shit. Okay.
Yeah, no luck there, but it was fun to watch the dogs run and just see them work. And
Yeah. What does he have?
couple-
German short hairs?
he
Or
has-
they're wire hairs, I think. I
Yeah.
think I remember the picture.
He has an English pointer
Oh, that's probably what it is, yeah.
and like a wire hair.
Yeah, yeah.
Good
I see him all.
dogs, but-
Like I said, man, I follow Fred all the time, and his photography is fucking.
He's the one that makes me look good. I feel bad like reposting his photos because I'm like,
Dude, it's so
mine
cool.
suck and his are just.
Dude, I know it's dude, it's just like I guess he has his own style. You know what I mean? I guess that's the style that I like. I could never shoot that style. I know for a fact. I mean, and I guess that's why I like the way, because he knows how that's going to come out. And he's just, he came out the first year as the best of the best. And, I got to talk to him a little bit there, and he's just a super cool dude. Super cool dude. And just like you, obviously, that's probably why you guys get along so well. But I got nothing but mad respect for him because, I see a lot of times he'll take those shots all by himself, and like how many times he has to do it over or probably to get it right. And I don't know. I just like his creativity and shit like that. And he's a badass hunter. That motherfucker's a doer, dude.
He is. He pretty much devotes his life to it. That's what he does. And he's just a good buddy of mine. And yeah, he's a magician behind the lens.
Yeah. That's what I would say. Good way to saying that, magician. Yeah, he's definitely good. Well, that was cool that you got to go out there and actually fucking hunt with him and get a javelina. What are you mounting that? Just Euro being it?
Just Euro.
Yeah.
Just a Euro. But yeah, I mean, Arizona was a great trip. Hang out with his family. Fred used to live in Colorado here. Moved down there last year, and I haven't really seen him since.
Right.
You just kind of live through somebody with their photos.
Yeah. The IG.
It was cool to hang out with his kids again and,
Yeah.
see his new life, which was fun.
Yeah. And you were like, oh, this is kind of cool where you moved to, huh?
It was really cool. Change of pace,
Yeah.
different lifestyle. It was cool, I enjoyed it.
Well, I'm sure you guys will probably do it again. With that European mount, how are you gonna do it?
Just the skull, you idiot.
Yeah, no, I know. Are you gonna put it like on the head,
No, I know.
on the wall?
Yep. I'll probably just do. I don't know. I European my pronghorn,
Pretty sweet.
and I put it on like a piece of driftwood.
Yeah,
So I might switch it up. Nothing against.
I got
hookers,
some
but-
for you.
What you do?
Yeah, I don't have one of these stands anymore, but
That's
I do.
a badass stand.
I know, and it's from my boy over here at the Hanger Core,
Mm.
Hanger Co. company. Luke, he makes these, and I'm getting ready to send some to my couple of my buddies, and you can do that like I did on my bear up there,
That's cool.
or like the javelina. Dude, you should do that. They're sweet. I mean, I glued the mouth open, so it made it look bigger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's awesome. Hook me up with that.
I will. I'll get you. I got one for you if you want on the wall.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
before you leave. They're sweet, dude.
Really cool.
Yeah, and I don't know. They're it's a great product. He came up with something, and then I met him, and we just kind of hit it off, and we were just talking, and like literally, he was all like, "Yeah, I'm just starting again, production, trying to do this small business," and I was like, let me help you out. And actually, Aaron helped him out too. Kafaro helped him out. They got a bunch of them. And look at us right now, just talking about when you get to talk about other people that, when you don't want to spend, thousands of dollars on a mount, right? On a head mount or whatever. You're like, I still want the trophy of the skull because the skulls are fucking sweet. And I had I still do got a bunch of heads out there just sitting,
It's space too. I got a small place. I can't put a.
Exactly.
I couldn't even put a elk shoulder mount in my house.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I have my stag coming here any day, and I'm like, where the fuck am I putting that at? And it's definitely not a world record, because I've seen some world records and state records, but it's bigger than an elk, and I'm like, where the fuck am I putting that bitch at? And I don't want to keep putting animals in here because we smoke cigars, smoke weed,
right,
you know what I mean?
right,
and I don't want to keep, doing that, but so I just keep them in the house. And
that stag hunt was a while back, wasn't it?
yeah. Oh yeah. So you want to hear that whole story?
Do it.
Okay. So I went there back in, I don't know, 5 years ago, maybe 6.
It was a while back.
Yeah, 5-6 years ago, and got my paperwork from my customs to get my shit sent over here to a taxidermist. Hit him up. I'm like, where's my shit at? Like, who am I paying to, get this shit over here? Because I had a ram over there too. I shot one of those like Bob Marley rams and the stag. And they said, we don't have nothing of yours in customs. I'm like, how the fuck do you guys lose my animal? And so I talked to the, outfitter, and they were like, dude, it's there. Like, we dropped them, all of them there off, Luke. And I believe them. They're great people, And I'm like, why would they steer me wrong? You know what I mean? Like, I didn't do anything bad to them, And sure as shit, 2 years later, a hunt of a lifetime that I don't ever know if I'll ever go back to New Zealand and hunt. And I get this fucking call from fucking customs, and I'm like, and I thought it was kind of like a what do you call it, spam call, or somebody that just wanted my credit card and shit. And they're like, hey man, is this Luke? And they had my old address, everything on the box, like the crate that was coming over. And I'm like, I don't live there no more. Don't send it there. And I'm like, I had the form filled out to where it needs to be sent in Texas and wherever. Anyways, long story short, they found it, or they got it. I said, open that fucking box up, because I didn't know what the hide looked like. I didn't know what fucking anything. Well, the ram hide was fucked.
No shit.
Yeah. 2 years is just sitting there, just, not tanned, or, I'm sure they salted it a little bit, but the hide was still good on the stag. So I said, okay, I'm going to take a chance with you. I didn't believe them. It was them, but I fucking literally took my card out and I said, all right, here, send it over. It's like fucking $1,400. And I was like, well, I've been scammed for a lot more. So here we go.
Yeah, shooting against Aaron.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah. And I fucking got it sent to my taxidermist. And my buddy got it sent to him, his buddy. They had one of those fucking international shit, and then it shipped to me, or shipped to them. Went over there and looked at it, and yeah, got the stag. He's like, oh yeah, we can work with this. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And to me, like, when you see the horns in there, you're like, fuck, I thought it was a lot bigger. But it's just different because they're just laying next to each other when they're not spread out. But the ram, I think he's doing a Euro mount for it now, and it's cool. The sheep ram, but the whole point of shooting those Bob Marleys is because of the mane on it and everything, and it was cool. But it doesn't matter. I'm just glad I got the stag, honestly, because all I had was for photos. So at least I got. Even if the hide was bad, I was gonna Euro it and cool. But yeah, it was fucking. So now I should be getting it any day now. Yeah, I'm kind of excited about it because it's like treasure found again. You know what I mean? Like when you find something, you're like, damn, I've been looking for that motherfucker. You know?
I do it all the time. Yeah, but 5 years, that's a long time to wait for a mount. I feel.
Yeah, way long time. You know, and it wasn't nowhere near, you know, the outfitter's fault or whoever. I mean, I want to blame customs on this whole
How do
deal.
you just lose a stag head?
And it's a big crate, man. It's about as half the size of this fucking table, you know? Like, how does it not just sit out in a fucking warehouse for 2 years, you know? I don't know. But either way, I got it back here. It's literally
Good,
down
man.
the road.
Awesome.
I'm fucking pumped about it. But, so what's going on in Bob's life now? Tell me.
Man, I got a dog. I've never had a dog before.
Oh, kind. What kind?
He's a lab pit mix.
Okay.
He's a cool little dog. He actually did really well on the 14-hour drive down and back. He just chilled in his little hammock in the back of the in the truck. So yeah, I've never had a dog before. I finally gave in.
Yep.
I've pushed off many a women wanting dogs.
Yep.
And I guess I'm just selfish.
Yep.
I like to
The freedom.
ride motorcycles on the weekend and go do whatever the hell I want. And having a dog and responsibilities and,
Yep.
you know, I don't know. It just wasn't for me for a long time.
Yep.
And, I gave in and he's cool. I like him.
What'd you name him?
His name is Bo.
Bo?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. I had a dog named Bo.
It's short for Rambo.
Okay, the Rambones. I had a little toy poodle named Bo when I was a little kid, but fuck, man, why you gotta bring up dogs? I just lost my dog.
Sorry, I didn't mean to, but yeah.
No,
So
it was a shitty deal because I was gone in Nebraska visiting my family over Christmas, and my wife had to stay here. And it happened when she was here, and she fucking just had to deal with that whole thing, and it was not good for her.
tough.
And like me, like those, I mean, I love them to death, but those little fuckers were turd eating sons of bitches, and I still have one more left, and I feel like that fucker's gonna go any day too. I really do.
Yeah, you said turd eating fuckers. My dog decided it liked. Fred has ponies, and my dog was eating pony shit the whole time.
It's so weird.
And I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, they like it, dude. One will drop a loaf, and the other one will come and clean it up.
Pick it up. I'm like, stop eating this shit.
Yeah, dude, it's so weird, dude. I'm like, stop it, and then I gotta pay, $1,800 to get their teeth pulled because they're rotten. Like, well, what the fuck you expect, dude? They're fucking eating turds. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, dude, I'm over it. I mean, they're old, they're little dogs, and it was. I mean, fuck, how old were they, Cody? 14, 13?
Yeah, somewhere around there at least.
I mean, the brown dog can barely fucking walk. Their hips are so out, and but she loves Jiffy still, so God bless her.
Yeah, dogs are great. But other than that, man, I've been trying to shoot the bow more, get in the gym more. I got a job as a superintendent at
That's good.
construction
Yeah,
company.
that's
So
good.
That's new. It's been keeping me busy.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm just trying to hunt as much as I can.
yeah. When you said you like to ride bikes, because I know you're a bike. I mean, you came out here with your bike, and that's how I know you. Like, as Bob is the biker, and you got the tattoos, you got the bike. How long have you been riding the bike for?
I got a bike in 2009.
For a minute, then.
I was traveling a lot doing air traffic control work, and ended up, I don't know, man. I was reading these old biker magazines, and I went out and I bought a Harley, and that was the end of that.
What was your first one you bought?
I had a Sportster 883. It was an Iron 883 is what it was called.
Yeah.
I had that for about, 8 months. Traded that in. And I have the bike I have now. It's a 2010 Street Pop.
Is that recorded?
And yeah, I got about 50,000 miles on it. I used to do I used to ride with clubs. I used to
Really?
be a bad kid. And this is before I started getting back into hunting. And yeah, it was, late 2020s, early 30s.
Yeah, when you
I
were
was riding.
when we were all shitheads,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, I rode a lot. That's all I did, and it was just a different lifestyle. And it almost killed me. I wrecked in 2011. Almost died.
Pretty bad one.
Yeah, broke the whole left side of my body.
Really?
Broken back, dislocated hip,
And you still ride?
plate in my elbow, shattered collarbone. A lot of broken bones. But yeah, I lived a lot of rehab. And I do still ride, yeah. The club life really wasn't for me.
So the club life, would it be more like the partying, riding?
Partying, riding, I mean, just doing dumb shit. It's not the go to Walmart and buy your Sons of Anarchy
Yeah.
vest and go cruise around in your white New Balances on Saturday.
Yeah.
It was more of it's a lifestyle that people take pretty serious.
Yeah.
And I got commitment issues, so I just wasn't sure if I wanted to commit to something like that.
Yeah. Because I feel like you're like me. Like when you do stuff, you're all in. And
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like bow hunting. Like I think that's why bow hunters are like bow hunters because
Yeah.
you got to be all in.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah. So I did that for a little while, and it's a lot of drama. I was in some pretty tight spots, bar fights, and
Oh yeah.
all kinds of just a lot of testosterone. I mean, you're around UFC a lot,
Yep.
guys that just want to prove themselves or
Yeah.
whatever. And next thing you know, you got 20, 30 dudes all swinging in a bar, and I'm just like,
Is this really the route I want to
Yeah.
keep going?
right.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of rules and drama and all kinds of shit I didn't really feel like dealing with. I like to jump on a bike and just go ride,
Yeah.
which also, come summertime, that's what I like to do as well. Other than, when I should be scouting, I
Yeah.
also like to go ride in the mountains.
Yep.
So it's a trade-off. I try to do both now. But, the guys that are really successful bow hunters spend a lot of time
100% in.
mountains.
I know.
And it's,
I commend that to them, man. It's
Yeah.
just, it's fucking hard, dude.
but I have other hobbies and things I like, I
Yeah.
like to ride. I like to,
Well, that's kind of like when I was looking on your social media page and just stuff we talk about. We have common interests. Is like you shoot SIG now. You know what I mean? Like you have same gun as me. Both of them actually. You have the Cross with the BDX system, and I got that. Love it. Fucking Josh better bring that fucking gun back. I'm gonna beat his ass. And then the new I got the Predator. 400, and I haven't shot it yet. But to me, when I look at your page, I'm like, you just have a wide variety of things you like to do. You're like me, like yes. Do I love hunting? Do I love bow hunting? 100%, man. But I also do a lot of other shit too. My next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take up more fly fishing this summer.
that's tough too. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just an idiot because like I like doing all this stuff, but I should just do one and get really good at one. You know what I mean? But I just, dude, I there's not enough hours in the day for what I want to do.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I give it to all the guys that just love, straight shooting bow and this and that. But fuck, man, I like shooting a gun too, and I like filling a tag. And I nothing against it. Like, I never said I was the greatest bow hunter ever.
No.
I just hung out with a lot of motherfuckers that are really good at
same.
it. I just love it, and I'll every time I get a tag, I'll try to get a tag and do it. But at the same time,
If you hand me a rifle, I'll use it.
I'll fucking use
No
that
problem.
bitch. And now that I got a partnership with SIG, it's even that much sweeter because their shit is so nice, dude. You know what I mean? Like, it's nice. So, I mean, it's not like I'm using an old fucking, my dad's old Remington that or Savage that I had back in the day, nothing against that, but now I'm shooting some fucking pretty cool guns now. And it makes it that much sweeter to shoot, But, that being said, if I had to choose, yeah, I'm going to always try to pick up the bow first. But at the same time, more opportunity is with the rifle.
Yeah, I have no issue rifle hunting. I'm not strictly bow. My social media is just me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just a dude. I try to do it all.
Yep.
I'm not good at any of it, really.
Yeah, that's what. Me too.
I tried to fly fish.
You did.
I've
You
been in
have.
some pretty cool places. I didn't catch shit.
Yeah.
I watched my buddies, catch,
Yep.
and it's frustrating, but it's a whole nother art. It's just like bow hunting, learning how to shoot a bow. You're gonna suck at first. So,
Yep.
Same with fly fishing.
And I think that's why I like it, though. I like doing new things because I like learning, dude. I'm a jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah, same. So it's just fun.
I said that right, dog.
You actually did get it
I
right.
did good.
No, skeletons in the closet.
Yeah. Period. You know what I mean? I'm gonna throw that stick of dynamite in that fucking water. I'll be like hooking that motherfucker out there. Look at this.
But yeah, I got some friends that do. That's all they do is fly fish, and their whole page is fly fishing, which is awesome. I try it with them, and
Yeah.
I also shoot bows. I shoot rifles. I shoot pistols. I
Ride bikes.
Yeah, ride motorcycles.
Like titties.
I love titties.
You know what I mean? That's why me and you get along so well, Bob. We like all that shit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
D all the above.
We like drinking beer. We like doing man shit, Bob. That's what men do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Kick a little ass, drink a little beer.
Yeah, my old job, I worked with a lot of guys that were nothing against gamers, but these guys were just kind of real big nerds.
Yeah.
And it was hard to relate to because they just didn't do man shit. They just didn't do. They went home and they got behind their whatever.
Their computer screen and fucking headphones and
whatever. And
I know, man. I get it. It's just a different fucking age. You know what I mean? Like it's the whole, like my brother's 10 years younger than me, and he's all about that shit, all about it. And me and my older brother are like the opposite. We're like, let's go hunt, let's go kill some shit.
I mean, I grew up with original Nintendo.
Yeah, I got one down there. I love it. Cool.
I barely played. I get bored easy, but I just never got into the video games. Which, if you do, cool, that's awesome. But
I always said try it for a while. I did it. I was all in. I had an Xbox and shit, and I played with my buddies the Call of Duty shit, and I did. But when you stop and look at, and this is when I was fighting, so I would go fight, and I would, not drink, not fucking party or anything. So I would just get on the sticks, play video games, right? And that's what I did then. But then I realized how much it fucking took out of my life. Like now, I'm just and I got one of those old Nintendos here that you play in right now, and I give it to I let my daughter play it once in a while. Like, this game right here, this was my game,
the graphics
and
stuff.
she likes it. Yeah, she's all like, Dad, this is kind of boring. I was like, yeah, good answer. It is boring. Let's go out and shoot our bow. And but I let her play because I know that's what kids do and stuff. But man, I just never got head over heels for it. You know what I mean? I never got head over heels for it.
I never did either. It just,
I got buddies that still play it though, that are my age. And I mean, I'm just like, I get it, but I'm more either if I'm playing with my kids, hanging out with them, or I'm gonna play with my wife's titties. So I'm either playing motherfucking with my kids or that. You know what I mean? Like, that's just it. I'm grown now.
Well, it's kind of win-win, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have time for that shit no more.
I never got the high score. I never beat the game. I just played until it was like, all right, I'm out. I'm done.
And the thing is like, with this whole, the biking thing, I love bikes. I really do. I know for a fact I could never ride one. I know it because I'd be dead. before I could actually consider myself as a biker. One, my attention span is I'm
0.
yeah, I'm looking at other shit when I should be paying attention, to the road. And then biking, I always said, man, like a biker should always watch out for the other people, especially nowadays because everybody's on their cell phones, driving, texting,
I was
driving.
just talking about this the other day. I was leaving Arizona, getting into Denver. I'm like, how am I not dead with the amount of bullshit going on the road?
Oh, dude.
And I'm like, this is crazy. But I've been really lucky. But it's a passion, just like bow hunting. It's something that I love to do. And
So when you were in that car wreck or the motorcycle wreck, was it just you, or did you hit another car, or a car hit you?
So I left a.
This quick break is brought to you by Crispy Boots. And I'm telling you, I've been rocking the new Laponians Gen 2s, and they are the best thing that's ever happened to my feet. Man, I'm talking lightweight, great ankle support, and I'm telling you, they look real snazzy. I love them. I used to rock the Thors, and man, these things blow them out of the water. I'm telling you, man, let's just keep it real. Crispy Boots, I'm a big fan, and I think all their boots are the bomb.com. Guys, check them out at crispyus.com.
I was riding with a club at the time, and we it was 4th of July. We were all partying, and we headed to a bar. In between heading to a different party, and a bunch of shots, joint in the parking lot. The guy I was riding with asked if I would swap bikes with him. He had a cool, badass 72 Harley shovelhead, flame paint job, chrome. And I was like, shit, hell yeah, here's my keys. Give me your, his was a kickstart. So I kickstart this bike in the parking lot, and we headed out to this next party, and that's the last thing I remember. I don't remember anything. I woke up in shock trauma.
In shock trauma.
Airlifted. Police didn't even go to the hospital to see if I even lived. It was like, I think I got like a 20% chance to live.
Seriously?
Yeah. So I woke up. I was surrounded by doctors, nurses, the whole deal. Anyway, yeah, it was 6 months of rehab. I learned how to reuse my whole left arm. I'm left-handed too. And yeah, it was a dark time. It sucked. But, it was one of those, it'll wake you up. It'll make you rethink life, what you want to do. After the wreck, though, I was like, screw this. I've always wanted to move out west. And I didn't like...
This
is
wreck was in Maryland.
Yes, Maryland. Yeah. So, I was seeing guys post stuff on Instagram, pronghorn, elk, mule deer. And I'm like, I want to do that. So I went in, I quit my job, and I put all my belongings into one of those pods, and I drove out here.
No shit.
Yeah, and that was shortly after I met you at No Limits.
Really?
Yeah.
So when I met you that was when you just
I
originally
just moved here. Yeah, I didn't have a job. I didn't have anything.
That's fucking crazy.
And in fact, I didn't even have my bow yet when I was going to No Limits. I just looked up a bow shop and started going.
No, that was a lucky draw. Going to one of the best ones out there, right?
They were still building it, and they were still putting stuff together. And anyway, I just started going to those 3D nights.
Yep.
Where I'd see you, and I'd see all these other guys, and I just started kind of figuring out who was who.
And you find out, that's a good way to meet people too, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it was, honestly.
Henry Ferguson, Santino, Phil, these other guys that
all the people that were there at the archer shop. If you wanted to get into bow hunting, that was it.
Yeah. So that's kind of my quick little story about moving out here. But looking back, it was the best thing I ever did. Just saying, screw this shit. I'm unhappy where I'm at. Life's short, and I just packed up my shit and moved.
So when you did that, did you think, maybe this is a new start for me after the whole wreck. No more riding with fucking the biker gang and like maybe I don't know how spiritual you are, but I mean I'm definitely not a spiritual thing, but
wasn't anything.
I believe it. I believe like everything happens for a reason, because sometimes the other way is definitely not good, right?
I didn't really go down the spiritual route with it. I just looked at it as
You manned up and you were like, "Fuck, I want to do this."
yeah. I was just going through something like that in your life is life changing. Like,
Yeah,
you almost died, like, and being pretty much handicapped for 6 months, not being able to bend over, you're in a back brace. And,
dude.
different physical therapists and rehab and like learning. I couldn't even squeeze my hand. I couldn't even hold a pencil. I couldn't
Hold your
wipe my
dick.
ass. I couldn't do shit. I learned how to jack off with my right hand, which
Did you?
is kind of tough. But
But at least you could
what
still
am I
get
gonna do?
erections.
What am I gonna do?
You know what I mean? Like you
I
still got
could.
you still
I
got
could,
to.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the first thing I would have got
Yeah.
worried about is like if my dick can't get hard, dog. You might as well just
Yeah.
check me out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like honestly, like I mean, I hate to say that because I have kids and shit, but god damn it, you know how big of an asshole I'm gonna be.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll be damned if I'm gonna be like, hey Bob, will you come over and fuck my wife for me? You know what I mean?
No,
I can't, dude. I can't do that. I got to be the guy that be like.
Yeah.
I mean, I like to jerk off.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like to jerk off? Fuck. You know what I mean?
I will say this: my whole left hand was numb. I had nerve damage.
So you could have just
was
done
like
it
a
forever.
It was like a stranger.
Strange, your danger.
Yeah.
Damn. I mean, like, here's the thing though. Like, when you said you were in a back brace and you do all this, like, you take little things. Like, dude, I started working out. This is my what, third week going hard back in camp with Justin, and it's the best thing I've done for myself in a while, dude. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Mm-hmm. But like from like little turf toe, dude, I'm a little bitch. I'm like, oh god, my toes are broken. You know what I mean? I barely can fucking jump rope now, but like when you were in a fucking back brace and like every little movement you take for granted, like we take for granted, like dude, it's I laugh at Cody right now because he was like because he lifted legs,
Mm-hmm.
And I can feel his pain because I'm going through the same thing too. But I'm like, man up, pussy. You know what I mean? Bob was there in a back brace, motorcycle. You lifted legs.
What's funny is I was in my back brace, this arm cast, plates in my elbow. I'm still going to like therapy. I'm doing
How the fuck did you afford all this shit, dude?
insurance, I guess.
Jesus Christ! I mean,
But
they would drop your ass faster than shit, right?
But get this, there was a motorcycle rally coming up, and because I used to do a lot of motorcycle rallies, and I just said, fuck it, I'm going. And my physical therapist, my mom, I had to move back into my house. I was handicapped. I couldn't.
Yeah.
They had to put a handicap shower, toilet, a whole deal.
Everything.
And, I'm sharing a room with my brother again, I'm almost 30 years old and can't take care of myself. And I said, I'm going to this fucking rally. And they were like, you're crazy, you're not going. So I got in a sidecar. One of the guys in the club had a sidecar.
And this like one of those fucking Batman and Robin.
Little sidecar.
No way.
And we fucking rolled to this motorcycle rally, and I partied for the whole weekend. Granted, it hurt. I mean, it sucked. I was in pain the whole time, but I was still partying. I was still with the guys. I was still with motorcycles, and old bikers would come up and they would just pat me on the back. Hey man, glad you're still here. You probably fucked up pretty big. And it was cool, but it was a long road. But it was just a turning point.
Been there, done that.
A lot of shit was going down, man. I've seen a lot of divorces through, that whole lifestyle, and just guys.
What was the craziest drug you did?
Craziest drug? Pussy.
No. That fucking thing is addictive, right? Fuck.
It is. Can get you hooked.
No, you ain't like. Hey, I'll give you a little cheers on that one. That's a good one, right? What was the wildest drug you ever did, though?
Wildest drug? Man, I don't know. I didn't party like that. It wasn't like I was like doing meth and something.
Yeah. Well, obviously you got great teeth.
Yeah.
You got great
that.
teeth, dog.
Appreciate
You
it.
look at me, you'd be like, damn, dog. You did meth in a boneyard.
I never was like a heavy, like, into anything like that. But it was just like the entire lifestyle. I've been to some parties that just, I'm not naming any club names, but just, man, it was like being on an episode of Gangland, It was like, they were just
Shit's
dudes.
real.
Yeah.
Shit's real. What
And I'm not a
happens?
big dude. I mean, I know I look really big in
Yeah.
pictures, but
Camera ads, you
Yeah.
know, a lot.
It's
People are
just-
seeing this dude.
yeah, it's just, man, do I really want to be around these guys?
Yeah.
And it's just I don't know.
I have
I just
met,
wasn't about it.
I have probably met, I don't know, I would say 30 plus bikers. Some, they can pity paddle. They're fucking might as well be on, their own gang, whatever. Never heard of that thing. And then I've met some guys that I'm pretty good friends with, Mongolians,
Mongols.
whatever. Same thing. Don't disrespect homies. But sons, all of them, and I've talked to them. I've bought them beer up here.
Yeah, some are really cool, man.
Really cool.
I know some guys.
And I just, I respect them because here's the thing with them is like or any biker or any club, like I respect them. I know them. And I don't give a shit if you're with, 3 of your buddies and you started your own club. Cool. Good for you. Be cool to that. Be loyal to that. And that's what you guys do. I have always been a guy that shows respect that's given respect.
Correct.
And me personally, I will be the first one to give you my shirt off my back if you need it. Every single one of my guys that I've met in the biker gang have always been like cool as fuck to me. I cannot say that I have seen the stereotype or met somebody that's been the asshole or been like, fuck you looking at, or, want to beat my ass. I don't know. I just don't have that face to punch me. I don't know. But I've literally always been like, I'll go up and talk to you. I don't care what you're wearing or what flag you're repping. I mean, I'll buy you a beer. Fuck. We're here to have fun. We're at the bar,
Yeah.
And I've got to meet some cool ass fucking people and the guys, riding across country to go do some fucking rally. And I'm like, God damn, what goes on there? They're like, you don't want to know.
Yeah.
But if you want to go, you should go. And I'm like, fuck, I got a life here, bro. I can't go do that shit. Fucking end up in San Quinta again. Fucking prison.
I think it's San Quentin.
Yeah, mine was
Same.
San Quentin.
Oh.
Never heard of it because I've never been there. Oh, fuck, Bob. I never knew you were in that big of a wreck before. I didn't know that. Shit's
A lot of
crazy.
people don't, but in
That explains this.
going back to the backcountry though, like when I'm on the side of a mountain miles in, my hip hurts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm banged up. I don't. Pack outs suck.
Yep.
Maybe that's why I don't kill, because I don't want to pack anything out.
Yep.
Because I'm just like, fuck this. My hip's gonna hurt the entire time.
Oh, way worse.
I probably need a hip. I'm overdue for a hip replacement for sure.
Yeah.
It sounds like gravel when I move my hip around.
Really?
Oh yeah.
You're just like a retired MMA fighter. Like that.
I feel like it. But
Yeah.
people are like, oh, you're young. You're.
Oh, I know, dude. I hear it all the time.
Like, dude,
Dude, I quit using fucking Just for Men on my beard
Did you?
because motherfuckers kept on thinking I was young. And I'm like, motherfuckers, I'm not that young. I'm 42 years old. Fucking see these now? I'm white. I'm old.
I got it, man. I got white all in my beard.
And and I'm like, I'm not what you guys think I am anymore. I'm not. In my head, I think I am because I'm around them all the time.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, especially now that I've been working out now, like each day, I'm like, oh, yeah, let's do this. Dude, this week has been brutal. I had a heart-to-heart with Trevor, the head coach, and he goes, dude, I love your energy, but we need to tone it down a little bit. And I'm like, yeah, dude, please, can you step in and be the head coach and tell me to stop? When we're going when you can hear me gasping for air.
Well, that's just you going up steps.
Dude, could you imagine me fighting for 8 minutes of my life with the best.
I mean,
It's fucking way different. It's like you would think like I don't know. It's brutal. And finally, you know, we get going and then you know, we're 23 minutes in a straight up just me and him nonstop beating the fuck out of each other. And of course, you know, my mouth gets me in more trouble, right? Because I'm like, oh, you're a little bitch, dude. When I was fighting, if I was back in my prime, I wouldn't be 23 minutes in beating up this guy.
Talking shit is part of that.
Oh, it is. But it's so fun. And, like, honestly, though, like, each day, like, I look forward to it more and more. You know what I mean? Like, it's fun. Like, I'm tired and I'm beat up, but, like, honestly, like, it's the lifestyle I think I missed the most. And I didn't, you know, you don't realize it. Like, you know, he hasn't fought, you know, and I stepped away from Genesis, the gym that I was coaching at, in June. And so I haven't really been in a gym a whole lot. And, you know, the past, 3-4 weeks, a month now, I've been in the gym pretty regularly. And, oh man, you just realize how much you missed it. And like everything. And like, my wife notices it. Like my kids notices it. Like my attitude's just so much better. You know,
that's good.
It's just it's kind of like shooting a bow again. You know,
I was gonna say
it really is. It's like right now. Like I think that's why like when I retired, bow shooting. I don't even call it bow hunting because I didn't give a fuck about hunting. I just wanted to shoot my bow. You know, and because it was like something for me, like in my mental state that fucking put me somewhere where I was like, this is fucking awesome. And
it's a discipline.
Yeah, it is. And I think to me, that is what, like, you know, anybody that does something over and over and over each day needs. Like, pick up a new thing. You know what I mean? Like, if it's shooting pistols every day, go shoot pistols. Like, if it was me shooting bows, honestly. And, you know, I cannot, you know, stress like how cool it is. Like I would say my other good thing is like what helped me between that month of me leaving the gym and not being at the gym all the time was hanging out, drinking beer with my buddies that would come over. We'd podcast and this and that. But you know where that goes. Mm-hmm. You feel like a fucking turd-ball. I mean, you do. If you fucking don't do anything physical or anything, and you do this over and over and over, it's fucking gets it's like a dull knife. You can't cut nothing, can't do shit.
We get in a rut, and that was me for a long, long time.
Yeah, it's everybody gets in a rut.
Construction work, what others.
It's the same thing. You fucking get up, do your job, pay your bills. It's a money income. Oh, I'm gonna go have a beer. I'm gonna do this and that. And go look at ass, chase ass. See what's the bar, but there's, you know, it's always the same thing. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing like me. Like when I left in June until now, I'm like, dude, I needed this. But you got to look at yourself in the mirror. You know what I mean? Like I did. I had to look at myself in the mirror. I'm like, I'm not fucking happy. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this is what I didn't want to be at, you know, I got 2 kids. I got to fucking still raise, you know, and watch them graduate and get married. I got to take better care of myself. Now, is that me stepping in the ring every time with Justin? I don't know. Maybe I'm just adding to my brain damage, but I feel a whole hell of a lot better, and I'm a way better dad right now.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's a little bit healthier,
yeah.
Minus the punch to the head. But I've been doing the same kind of thing, just cutting back on, you know, drinking, life, stuff like that. I got to get back in the gym, you know, in the season and whatever. It kind of wrecked me a little bit. You know, got me off my, you know, this new job kind of put me in a little. So
when you work at the gym, are you a CrossFitter or a, like...
I'm going to get in and get the fuck out.
Okay, so what does that mean, though? Like do you have, like, are you like a specific body part a day, or are you just a full body deal?
Whatever equipment is free at the time when I'm in there.
You just hit it.
Some of the gym, I mean, they're just packed by the time I'm off work.
Yep.
which is a little bit frustrating. You know, you
Yeah,
come in and
especially
it's
now time because it's first of the year.
dude, I mean, it's just so many people in there. I'm like, okay, well, I do what I can. It's like
Yeah.
whatever's available. If I'm doing pull-ups, whatever machine I can do, like sometimes the free weights, I mean,
Yeah,
like people just standing there waiting. I'm like, all right, well,
I'm not doing that.
but I'm kind of, you know, I got to get back into that discipline where I go more on a regular basis.
Yep.
It's not that I don't like to go to the gym. It's just, you know, it's like reading a book for me. If I put the book down, a couple weeks go by,
You ain't gonna pick it back
and I
up.
go pick it back up again. I might read a chapter. Same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, a lot of respect to that whole wrestling, what you're doing, you know, different than just lifting weights. It's, you know, I wrestled for a season, and I know, I mean, it was tough.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
a lot of respect. I mean, it takes a lot of strength just to do that.
I honestly have found something that works for me. Like the TRX. My thing has been the TRX, man. Like it's a full body workout. I come in here, I can knock out a solid 35, 40-minute workout, like, and get it done with. And then anything else, that's what a thing I do, full body, every day. And then I'll come back in here in the evening if I want to lift like dumbbells and shit like that. I'll come if I feel it. Like tonight I should have done that, but I'm honestly having a few beers and doing it. But tomorrow I'll do it, you know. But I got in the habit now that I feel like, oh, God damn, dude, who the fucking nester, fucking so dude, ignore him. Tell him to fucking leave me alone. I literally just said,
Take the call.
nah, I don't want to talk to that motherfucker. He's such a fucking idiot. And he knows what I'm doing tonight too. That's just what I'm saying. But anyways, like I got in a habit now of way of feeling like how Cody's feeling, how you feel. Like when we feel like soreness, I like that feeling now. I'm like, ooh, the only way I'm gonna get over this if I do it again. I miss that feeling. I mean, I really have. I really have missed that feeling, and I think to me it is just in my head. It's a mental thing, right? Like to me, I feel like I got more energy. You know, instead of me just coming in here now and I see a bottle, I'm like, yeah, let's do this. I'm kind of like more focused on Justin now. Like that's what I needed is something to work for.
Little motivation.
That's honestly, you know what I mean? And, you know, money's the cure of all that. You know what I mean? Like when he wins, we all win more, right. You know? And so I think that a lot of that is like we have a fight coming up in March and where everybody's focusing on the best. You know, everybody's just trying to get that spot back to, you know, title contention, and that's what we're aiming for. So I think, you know, like honestly, like even him being more focused and more grounded now more than ever, I feel like this is a good time for everybody. You know, like we have our teammates fighting on the same card of us, and it's just like the whole team is in training camp right now, and it's just like each week it gets a little bit more. So it's just like, man, this is fucking. I don't miss that part. I miss the part like when you take off the shirt like they do and they look the way they look. Yeah, I miss that kind of part. I do, but I don't miss the stress part. I don't miss the nutrition part. I mean, I don't. I like to come here. I like to work out, do my shit, and I guess what? I get to have a beer with you.
Yeah, and that's
I think that's just me.
I feel like I try to earn my beer now.
Yeah.
You know? I try to work hard all week so I can have a beer on the weekend or something.
Yep.
You know, and just I'm trying to do this whole 30 thing.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, this isn't.
It's exceptional here.
Yeah, starting Monday, right? But you know, not that I need to diet, but eat better.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, because you're not like overweight. You are. I mean, you know what you want to do. You have the opposite of guys like me that I look at a burger, I'm gaining that money. Fucker, dog, my fucking love handles is gonna get it.
I could eat McDonald's every day and you wouldn't know it. You know, a lot of people are like, the amount of beer you drink, why don't you have this?
Yeah, beer belly.
You know,
Yeah.
I never have, but yeah, it's just I got to
Fucking lucky.
yeah.
Lucky. I have noticed it more so as I'm, obviously I gotten older, but like when I hit like 40, I really started noticing like my whole everything just changed. Like my lack of energy, everything, and I don't know. I'm about to go. I think this coming week, I'm gonna go and see a specialist for my testosterone levels and everything. I don't want because I'll get up at 5:30, 6 o'clock. My wife leaves to work and I get up. I got to take my kids to school and shit. I get up early. I'm cool. And if I don't do the elliptical and shit early in the morning, it ain't gonna get done. So I try to get up, do that before I get on the phone, before I do anything. But by fucking 12:30, 1 o'clock, dude, I am fucking done. I'm fucking just what? I just hit a fucking wall. And I'm like, okay, I come in here. I'll have to grab 2 kill clips, try to fucking slam them to go get my daughter in the school line. Wait, I'm in the school line, and Mark's just talking to me in the back, and I'm fucking dozing off. I'm out, dude. I'm so tired by then. It's nuts. I honestly, that's the part that I know my testosterone levels are down so much right now. I need to go get them checked and go there. And not only that, but so when you guys hear testosterone levels, oh man, you can't get your dick hard or what? No, it's not even like that. It's just, it's a total different feeling. Okay, if you were to go after work and you wanted to go work out and you already have that dread of dude, I don't really want to go do that. Take that dread times 10 and you find every excuse not to fucking do anything. It's so bad. When my wife gets home at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, she gets home by 3 o'clock. If I don't have all my shit, I have chores. I try to help her out and do and make her life easier. When I'm done and I'm sitting on the couch, 3 minutes of sitting on that couch, if I'm not hanging out with my kids or doing something, I'm snoring, straight up snoring. So I can't sit down because if I sit down, I'm out, literally. And I can't keep fucking drinking Red Bulls and Kill Cliff. No. That's not the answer.
No,
you know what I mean.
Well,
you got any Adderall?
No.
Damn it. That was the key.
That was the key?
No, I honestly, that's honestly, something that I just need to go see and get my test. Because I know everybody's told me, all the guys, you got to realize, I'm around professionals all the time, and I tell them. And they tell me, dude, you go get your levels checked. It's legal. Go do it. Who gives a fuck if it ain't legal? I'm not in competition.
Right.
So I'm going to go do it. I did what did I do for a while? I did the ball cream. They have this test cream. This company came out. They talked about the fighters, and USADA shut it down, said, no, you guys can't take this shit. And I said, I'll try it. And this is when I was probably 38. And I was like, I'll try it. Dude, the only thing I got out of that whole deal was fucking consistent boners.
Really? What is this? Where is this?
It was a test gel. Yeah. It was test gel is what it was. You rub it on you get out of the shower, rub this white cream on your balls. And then here's the shitty thing about this whole thing. You go to your job, go do your shit all day long. You come home and I take my shit off and it looks like I got white spooge all over my underwear, dude. Like it just, you know, it's my wife's like, what's going on with your underwear, Luke? I'm like, that's the cream. And then she's like, you need to quit taking that because I would just last. She's like, you don't find me attractive no more. I'm like, nah, bitch, talk dirty to me. And I honestly, like, it was just, I didn't never feel anything for like motivation, like me to get energy like that. I just considered my dick hard. I was fucking flipping my dick up to my waistband hero all day long, dude. It was nuts. You know what I mean? Like I'd be waking, I'd get up in the middle of the night and I'd be like, bam. It's just stupid. And so I quit doing, I did 1 tube of it and I was like, dude, this is not for me. So I'm going to go see the doctor.
Yeah, do it. I mean, I have a hard time going to the doctor.
Dude, me too.
Yeah, I need to get better with it.
I feel like every time I go to the doctor, they find something different. That I went there and they were like, oh, you need this or something's going on with this. And I'm like, no, dude, I came in for this. Stop it. I want this checked. So that's why I'm only going to do that. So I don't know. But then you got to do your blood work from them, from all that shit. So God knows what's going to happen.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I feel like you go to the doctor once and then you pay for it for 6 months. You gotta keep getting bills from it. I'm like,
I know, dude. I know. It's one of those things where I'm just like, fuck. But I don't know. I guess going back to the honey bob that I know, what's your plans for this year in 23? Do you have anything like planned, or are you just like me that I just like whatever I draw, I go and I do?
Me. I don't have some elaborate plan. I just kind of, I've got some points built up, and then I try to talk with some buddies, and see kind of what they might be doing, and if we might have enough, same amount of points to enter for a different, same type of draw. But I don't know. I usually just put in for points, and then if I draw, I draw. If I don't, then whatever. And if I do draw a tag, then I try to focus on that, whatever it is, whether it's elk, I actually used...
Dude, I'm 0 for 3 in elk the last 3 seasons.
Dude, me too.
That's why we get along so well.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like, I've had chances, and I just, like...
I blew some.
I blew some, and I should have done it, and this and that. So I'm the one to blame, but, like, honestly, like, I'm so fucking over it, and I don't know what I'm going to do this year. Honestly, I don't.
I don't either.
I feel like I need to go... I think this is what I'm going to do. And this is just me speaking out loud, a couple Budweisers in deep. If I do bow, which I really want to do bow, I'm either going to get a landowner voucher, pay the money, right? Or go with an outfitter with bow. I mean, that's me. I'm going to bite the bullet. Or 2, I get either a muzzleloader tag, but which I don't like that because it's only a week long, and you got to fucking fight everybody else, right? Or get a rifle tag, which is still a week long, but I can kind of pick and choose like where I'm going and who I'm doing that with. I'm not saying I'll do that with an outfitter. I would do it, with my broke ass. But I figure if I plan ahead to do an outfitter now, hit them up, say, how much is it going to cost? I kind of got a rough figure of like, I'm not trying to go with a elite, I don't give a fuck. I just want a bull again and do it. I just need maybe crack the whip again and do it again and start off. And because here's the thing, dude, I am tired of fucking going out every day, and I hunt right here, but I love it because I get to do it twice a day. I'm in it the whole month. I really do. I love it. I do. And it's just when they're there, that's nice, and when they're not, it's not. You know what I mean? It's just like, and I love the whole point, and that's hunting, but I also wouldn't mind waking up in the morning when I know they're just down the meadow in a field, and I can go down there and stalk one and shoot one.
Well, I mean, failure over and over also sucks. So I just, I burned points for that pronghorn, which I was like really trying to capitalize on that. That was, I've hunted them in the past, but I just didn't know what the hell I was doing. So, but that Arizona tag I have for deer, I think is good for like a year.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to get down there again.
Yeah.
Try to do that. But as far as this season coming up, I'm going to have to sit down and kind of look at what I got point-wise.
Yeah.
Look at some different units and come up with some type of plan. I'm always bad with that. It's like I have all year to plan. And then all of a sudden they're like, hey, did you put in for your tags?
Me and
I'm
you
like,
are
oh,
the same.
shit.
I know.
And it's tomorrow's the deadline. And
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. And
then
then I'm like,
there's me
fuck. And then I'm like,
scrambling around.
fuck, dude. Again, what unit was I'm trying to call my buddies like,
Yeah.
what unit
What
am I
was it?
putting in? And
I'm bad with unit numbers. I've hunted a bunch. I
Yeah.
don't, a lot of them run together. I can't.
I'm the best leftover guy. I go the big R up here and I'm like trying to get all the leftover tags because then by then I know what I wanted to hunt and hopefully it's there and then the computer ain't fucking broken.
I'm not one of them guys that like I can camp out in the Sportsman's Warehouse parking lot because I work I just can't do that.
Yeah.
So, and I can't sit at a computer all day
And wait
to
for the
see
system
what
to
pops up or whatever or crash. So, I mean, what I do want to do is start putting in for different states.
Yeah.
I don't really do that anymore or haven't. So
It's
have an opportunity maybe somewhere else.
Yeah, it's fun. That's fun. I like that. It's more expensive, but your draw rate is a lot better, and you get to see some cool ass country. Like I know we're spoiled here in Colorado. We are. We take that shit.
You're right.
Being here now for this long, this country is awesome. It really is. But it's also really cool to go see like Wyoming, Idaho, fucking New Mexico, like just different terrain and like how Arizona was, right? How cool is that? Like it was like it's the best to me. And to me, I think that's where hunting makes it fun again. Like you get to go fucking totally go hunt a different animal or go with a different group, different landscaping. Like it's just, I mean, to me, it's just every year, like Arizona is a great year for me to go this time of the year. We didn't go this time of the year because we drew in October, right, for those Coos deer tags. So that's why, because usually every year we're down there in January. And I love it because it's fucking cold here.
Yeah, I mean, I left almost a foot of snow and got down there. And
Yeah.
It's great.
It's fucking great, dude. I know. It's just, I mean, don't get me wrong, it still gets cold, but it's not like by 10 o'clock you're like, okay, I'm cool. This is nice.
I'm dropping layers.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
getting hot.
And I think that's what's fun about everything is, learning and having fun. Like it's the experience of everything. And I guess that's kind of like the whole reason why, like when I reached out to you, you're like, me? Like, you want me on the motherfucker? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Because Bob, like, honestly, like, here's the thing, like, me and you are no different, right? Like, I literally hunt the same way you hunt, and we like to do the same shit. And I enjoy people like you to sit across the table and have a beer, and we just talk. And the people that listen to this, they're like, you know what, man? That's how I want to hear a podcast. We're not trying to be experts on shit.
I ain't at all.
You know what I mean? Like, I literally am good at what I do. If y'all want to fucking learn how to fucking fight, come and talk to me, right? But I like to learn from other people.
Yeah,
I'm never said I was the best hunter or the best archer. I literally just love it. You know what I mean? And I have no problem talking about it and saying it. And I think that's a problem. Like today is like everybody's supposed to be like some status or something on IG. And I'm like,
Right.
what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
We're only human, man. Let's be good at what we do and get better from everybody.
I'm the same way. I came here and I was a sponge. I just started learning from people, guys I would shoot next to, and be like, pick their brain. Hey, man, what veins are those?
Yeah.
Like, I've never seen those before.
I know.
And then, whatever. I like to tinker too. I do get wrapped up in gear more
Yep.
than I should, but
Yep.
I'm just like you. I want the latest,
Greatest,
rhino
latest,
harness.
greatest.
I want this. I want that.
Yeah.
And it. Sometimes you do get consumed into that whole thing, and
I'm a little spoiled bitch about that because like I am literally have a platform now where I can kind of like I don't know, for once I can actually long dick some people, for once. But I have this platform now and I got good numbers and I got this and that, but like if there's a company that I want to work with, I'll hit them up.
yeah.
Right? And it doesn't always work out great, but it's been pretty good for me so far, right? And so, like, if I want some good boots and I like Crispies, I'm going to fucking talk to Crispies, and guess what? We're partners. We like, I've always wore stuff like Cryptech, and, as I grew, they grew with me, and I am just, I get spoiled now in the outdoor industry that I'm, look at Sig. Like, I'm partners with Sig. Could you imagine my brown ass ever be partners with 6 Hour?
That's
like,
nuts.
it's nuts, right? Like, it's like,
cool.
it's like, to me, it's just like, I got to really pinch and stuff. And like, I'm no expert shooter. I'm just a guy that has a platform that I'm me. This is me. And I just sit across the street from you and we have beers and we talk about like, oh shit, this is what we like to do, Bob.
Yeah.
It really is.
And I you worked hard about it, and great things came.
I tell you what I did do. I didn't quit.
No.
That's one thing I will say about myself. I haven't quit, and I won't quit because I'm not a quitter, right? But there is a fine line that you need a backbone. You need people's help, to keep doing this, what you're doing. I've had these guys here help me from day one. I've had, my wife. I've had guys before, this whole show started help me. To me, I can't say I did it. I did it because it wasn't just me. It just, it's been a fucking road to get where I'm at. And like, all these people you see behind me on the wall is like, yeah, man, we did this. It wasn't just me.
Well, I mean, I knew you before all this, and we would just joke and talk shit and shoot bows. And now I come in here and the garage I used to see is look like you were moving, is full of
it's crazy,
cool
huh?
stuff. Yeah,
I
it's
know.
great.
I know. I wish I think I do have some photos of this place before it all like became a full blown studio now. Like I need to post it because like it's just when I come in here, I'm like, this is fucking sweet. You know what I mean? Like I still love it in here. Like when it ain't cleaned up, I get pissed. Cause every night, like when we have like people over or fights, or last week and I had guys over here, we went to shoot and I woke up the next morning. I was like, what the fuck happened in here? And it looked like there was a fucking rager, dude. I swear to God, there was like 4 guys here.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But it's something I'm proud of. I'm very proud of what this is fucking game, dude. I wouldn't, if you would ask me 2 years ago, Luke, you're going to run a podcast and you're going to be 142 episodes deep. You're going to make money doing this and you're going to have a great time doing it and love it. Get the fuck out of here, dude. I didn't know shit about recording. I didn't know shit about anything. I've been on CavaroCast a few times. That's it. And then when the pandemic hit, and
That
they
fucked everybody up.
fucked everybody up. I was like, damn, dog, what am I going to do? My gym's closed.
I was going to the alpha bow hunting every year, multiple times. We hung out all the time at that.
Yeah, it was the
That
best time ever.
Newcastle event.
Yeah.
seeing everybody kind of out of their element, you know, not just standing side by side at the range, just talking, you know,
Just bullshit.
yeah.
Yeah. Man shit.
I miss that, man. And
Yeah.
I got to get back into it. COVID just put a wrench in everything.
It just stopped everybody from doing everything that we love to do. And me, I don't know. Whatever you believe on the whole COVID deal, and I mean, it's obviously real. People get sick, and you know, people get really sick on the whole deal. But here's my deal, dude. People get sick on anything. You get sick on anything. Get sick, and you know, from the flu. I've had man. How many times have I had COVID now? 4. I mean, maybe it is because
Jesus.
4 times.
I ain't going to your gym.
Yeah. No, it's fucking being right next to me, I guess. I honestly, I don't know. I just, you know, I've had it 4 times, and I don't know. I don't want nobody to get it because it sucks. I've had it 4 times, and I would say 2 out of the 4 times were shitty. Couple days, you know. The other ones were just like, fuck, I've had the flu way worse than this, you know? And, but those 2 days were pretty scary with it. And I was like, oh, come on, bitch, man up. You know what I mean? Like, man up. And, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. My whole thing on the whole thing is I just want to live a life that I love to live. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want somebody to control my life to tell me what I can and what I can't do. You know what I mean? Like, I really can't. I can't stand that, dude. And my deal is, if I'm going to die, I want to die doing something I'm happy. I'm doing something that, you know, I love to do. I don't want to be dying because I'm scared to catch something.
Right.
If I catch it, guess what? It's all my time. We all got to go sometime.
Yeah.
So let me enjoy my life. Let me enjoy what I love to do. If it's me smoking a fucking cigar, you know, God forbid I don't want to die of cancer fucking, you know, 2 months later because I smoked a cigar, but I want to do that shit. You know what I mean? I want to live life. And I just live a life that I like, that's worth living, I think.
Same, and, you know, bringing the motorcycle back into it,
Was that scary at first?
It's a passion of mine. And
was that scary when after you hit that whole, I mean, you had to have everybody telling you, what the fuck are you doing? Stay off the bike.
yeah, everybody.
Yeah. And then everybody meaning your loved ones.
Yeah, but I don't remember it. It's not like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain. I just woke up and that was my life. You know, I was fucked up.
And then you're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Still can't shoot a bow that well.
I still can't shoot a bow.
Can't
as
beat
good
me
as
on my
you.
course.
No, probably not.
We'll blame that on the fucking wreckage.
Yeah, exactly. Blame it on my bionic elbow.
I can only beat handicaps now. Fuck.
It always beeps when I go through the airport.
Beep, beep.
I get pulled off to the side. I immediately check my pants.
Yeah. What's that explosive in your pants?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, I honestly, like, to me, that would be the whole part of getting back on the horse, you know?
Same, you know, people just like falling off a bike, literally.
Yeah.
Get back on it. And, you know, some people have never ridden in their life and they never will. Some have wrecked and they never rode ever again after that. But again, it's a passion, and, you know, it's just like bow hunting. You miss an animal, you're not just going to hang it out.
Yeah.
You're going to go back at it and you're going to ride again.
Yeah. I mean, although I said I was 0-3 on an elk, it isn't because I shot at the elk and missed. Because if I would have shot at elk 3 times in a year and I've missed, I'm throwing that fucking bow away, dude. Every fucking year. I'm like, here's the thing, like, I've had opportunities. And this last year was probably the biggest opportunity I had at a big ass motherfucker. And I finally had buck fever. I drew back and this motherfucking thing was slapping my fucking cheek like a dick on my cheek, dog. I swear to God, I swear.
Well, you should have been used to that.
I know you think, but it wasn't, dude. I was literally like, what the fuck? And I I had let down. I could not make the shot, period. And I did it. And, where I hunt was a private property, and there's only certain, areas I could hunt. And we were getting close to that area where I couldn't hunt. It wasn't our land. And I didn't want it to run. I hit it and run on the neighbor's property, and I shot it bad, and it was a big ass elk, and it was still early in September. And I was like, oh, it'll come back. And fuck no, I didn't get shit again.
Well, it happens, man.
It fucking sucks, bro.
happening.
Fuck that shit. I fucking hate elk, dude. I really do. Till I shoot one, and I'm gonna love them again.
I'm right there with you.
I know, dude. I don't know, man. Bob, I can't thank you enough for coming out here, man. I had fun.
Thank you for having me.
Honestly, is there anything else you want to touch on, man? You tell me. We've been rapping for almost 2 hours, pimp.
I don't know, man. I kind of want to I want to take a shot with you.
I definitely want to take a shot with you. I like your style.
Pick the poison.
Hey, honestly, what are you a bourbon guy? Okay, so check this out. My boy Danny literally sent me out a Christmas package that I'd never got. He's like, FedEx said they sent it to me, blah, blah. His wife made us cookies for the kids. Cody, they're somewhere there, but they're hard as hell, dude. Like, and I'm like, Danny, it never showed up. He's like, what the fuck? It said it showed, and, I'm like, why are you tripping, dude? I'm sorry. I'm like, what was in there? He goes, bourbon. And I was like, sorry, man. Get your, insurance money back on it because it never showed up. 2 days ago, I fucking pull up the mailbox and I go to my trailer. I pull up and I see this box by my tire in my trailer, and it's like, it's melted. Snow's melting now.
Oh shit!
And I remember him telling me, he goes, it's in a decoy box, right? A decoy box for ducks or geese. So I look at it, and I go, oh, fuck, it just dung me. I put it in park. I grabbed it, and the fucking box just like, because it's all watered and shit, because it was buried in snow. We had that big snowstorm here when they delivered it, and I fucking filmed it, and I said, Danny, FedEx really did send the shit. Look at it. I'm not lying. Look at the fucking, I picked the box up, and you see the ground underneath it and everything, and
there's grass.
Grass, and shit. And he was like, oh, fuck, I'm so glad that, it got there. And I was like, man, what's the big deal? He got me this St. Cloud Kentucky bourbon. I looked it up. It's a $200 bourbon.
Damn. American money?
America. And I'm kind of scared to open it, honestly. I'm just like, I don't know. But I got plenty of things. I'm going to save it for, I don't know, something special, I think. I don't know. Maybe when he comes down here, I don't know, man. I have never spent more than, I think, $120 on a bottle of bourbon.
I'm a cheap whiskey guy.
Yeah, man. I'm cool with the $50 bottle. I mean, I like Bullet, man. I'm Bullet's my shit. Like, I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? Like, Drew and my buddy Derry both bought me this, or maybe even Dustin, this new batch of 1782. You ever read that?
No.
I opened that one night and with them the other night, and I was like, damn, this shit's good. I was like, how much was this shit? And they were like, oh, it's like $50. I was like, bullshit. Maybe I was faded. I don't know, but it was good as fuck. I'm not about prices, but man, I do appreciate, when somebody wants to send me a $200 bottle of wine, and they sent my wife a bottle of wine, which we drank last night.
Wine and
Nice
dine
ass.
69
I know, I didn't do it, dude. It's more like fucking wine and dine them, and I got to put the kids to bed.
Yeah. Or you go to bed snoring on the couch.
Yeah, exactly, But, yeah, man, I like, honestly, like, I look forward to shooting with you this year. Get back together. Here's the thing, Bob. When I met you, man, you just been good people to me, and I just said, hey, man, I want to have some beers with you, and
It's been a long time.
and catch up, and just you seeing you in Arizona hunting again. I was like, I want to get Bob. Fuck it, let's get Bob. I'll reach out to you, and I appreciate you coming out, man.
Well, I really appreciate it.
It's been fun, man. Like, we'll do it again, and let's get on this course this year. I got some new targets coming in.
Let's do it.
All right, man. Well, thanks again. Bob, where can they find you at, though? On the IG?
IG,
They
call me Bob.
They call me Bob. That's where they can see it. And I'll tag you on when I post all this. Check him out, guys. Good dude. And you get to see his little bike that he got, all his guns, bows, all his little fucking
Everything
what you got going on. So, and then I'll go live when we go when we shoot out here at the GU range. I get to take all their money, hard-working money again.
Well, you bet for money. I bet for tattoos.
That's true. I like your style.
I'll tell you a story after the podcast.
I like your style. We out.
Hey guys, I wanted to hop on here and give you guys a big shout out and say thank you for all your support. Do me a favor, check out that Bullhorn app. Give us a subscribe on that app. Man, you guys can watch us live right from your phone. Call in, ask Cody questions, all from the app. So check it out. And make sure you guys give us a follow on the IG at GU_unfiltered_ and at Gladiators Unleashed. And if you're a patron, love you.